You're live. Welcome back to Big Stevie Cool 1872. And we're here again with a preview. We're taking on Dundee, of course, aren't we? I don't know why the live stream does that. When it sends a notification, it goes back 5 seconds. Is that the 5-second delay rule? I'm not too sure, but let's get the people's comments in, and we're going to go through Clement. We're going to go through Dessers' comments as well, and everybody who's missing this game. So make sure you leave a like. Make sure you leave some money, some super chat money in there, and I'll get back to you. I'll definitely get back to you. So one comment in there. No, one comment in there, one viewer in there. Come on, we need a wee bit more than that. We need a wee bit more than that. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. One like. That's what I'm talking about. I'll wait till a few people get in, then we'll talk about Clement and Rangers ahead of this Dundee game. There's no point me talking to it to one person. I have to wait for the viewers to get in at the end of the day. Don't wait. Come on. Come on. One viewer. Come on. Where is everybody, man? 8 viewers. That's what I'm talking about. The wee jump up there. That's fantastic. That is fan-dabby-dozy at the best of times. So let's see, 8 viewers. People get the comments in. Hopefully, I'm going to go look at Clement's comments here, and I'm going to break it down, talking to you about it. So let's go. Press conference was obviously today. Let's see. So we'll look about Cyril Dessers, see what he said first. So Cyril Dessers, there was a lot of emotions after the match, but we have a game tomorrow and we need to react. There have been close games, but in key moments, it's up to us to do more in these games. I think the teams are close in terms of quality. We need to find some new energy after a difficult weekend. We have everything to play for in the cup final, and we know that we need what we have to do. How do you react to losing is important for a player. It's been a crazy season. If you look at it since August with ups and downs, it's important in the cup final to end in a positive way. We want to show our fans and all the people who love Rangers that we can win this cup final. We know we have to switch the button to go ahead tomorrow. We have to keep performing this week to build up to the cup final. He's been huge for us this season. We support him, but John Lundstram, hopefully we see him back on the pitch soon. We have to focus on being professional in the next week to win next 2 games, be well prepared for the cup final. We want to give something back to the fans and all the people inside the building by winning this cup. So that's all good from Cyril Dessers at the end of the day, but Cyril Dessers, he's kind of acknowledging the fact that it wouldn't be a successful season just winning 2 cups, and he's right. Of course it wouldn't be, because you've got to. What's that I want for? There we go. You've got to win the league. The league's the bread and butter. Obviously, 2 cups is a good achievement. But I've seen someone post that St Johnstone did it a few years ago. But for St Johnstone to win 2 cups is a magnificent achievement, man. It's like the unthinkable. It really is. It is literally like the unthinkable. Is that? Why is that unfocused? Hold on here. What's that doing? Boom. There we go. Focused back on. But fair play to Dessers. I mean, he's faced the media today. There pretty much no media after the game. Tavernier, I don't even think did an interview after the Old Firm, which was a bit bizarre to see. But we are here at 20-6 in the evening on the 13th of May, 2024, of course. We've got Dundee tomorrow, and we'll dive. I'm going to get Clement's comments up here. Where are they? Right, so let's get them up. Philippe Clement, that's all from the press conference, right? There was a lot, so we'll get into Clement's comments in a bit. Where's the comments, man? We've got 20 viewers. Come on, get the comments in. I don't want to just read Clement's comments and then call it a night here. Absolutely not. We always look back in the game with some chances in the opening stages. We'll read Clement's comments right now. We look back on the game. We always look back on the game. We had some chances in the opening stages, but to go in at halftime with 10 and 2-1 down makes it more difficult to get the end results. This team showed a lot of resilience with 10 in the second half. So, I mean, they did, but it's pretty much the second match in a row in an Old Firm. No, honestly, see the rain. The rain is pish. It's freezing, man, with the wind and the rain, Michael McDermott, as I was mid Philip Clement chander there. But no, see, compared to like the last week, it's absolutely, it's not freezing like, but I'm getting ready for a dog walk that I did earlier and I have to do another one. So that's why the big man is in the coat and the hat, because it's pissing down outside. Absolutely pissing down. So are you not roasting? No, I'm not. Fair dues. Exactly. So I'm getting I'm getting ready for that relatively soon. I don't know. It's like thunderstorms here. Aurora borealis and 20 odd degree heat. Short sunglasses to this pish. Not too good whatsoever. But yeah, back to Clement's comments. We've seen the team be able to cope with 10 men. Why is that? Why can the team get into a better structure with 10 men? We've seen it in the last Old Firm at Parkhead, and this one's the exact same. Like, yeah, we did give up chances, but with 10 men, that's expected to happen. But how can you defend better with that? Like, it was probably better to actually go down to 10 men, getting rid of Lundstram, than it was to keep him on the pitch. Obviously, you could have subbed him off at half time, and I think he would have got subbed off at half time. But John Lundstram's so it was like playing with a man down. It really was. You're saying Michael McDermott again. Pressure's off. You're on for a hat. He's got the hat trick. No comments in a row there. Pressure's off. It is off the players. With the amount of players out though, that is another issue in itself. But here, I don't think injuries are good. So let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's confirmed 11 players out. I think I've put in the title 13. I don't think there's much significance about, there's the focus back, about the actual correct amount between being 11 and 13. Either way, it's not the best number. Definitely not the best number to have. But at the same time, for Rangers, we've got to do something, man. We've got to get 11 players out in that pitch and try and bounce back. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people saying, "Oh, I'm going to go get my 5 Jers points and then call it a day and go home, go into the bar, whatever." I mean, you're down to 10 men. The pressure is off to some extent. Nothing to lose. Yeah, I mean, you could argue that. That's another thing. But it's this team, man. We need to get rid of a lot of these players. A lot of these players need to go. And the sad thing is, I just don't see. I think we're going to get rid of a few, but not as many as we want. So Philip Clement said, right, if we are both fully fit, there's not a big gap, but we need to prove this in results on the pitch. We need a chance to grab our moments. That is a part of top football. We had our chance to score the first goal. We need to take these moments. It's all good Clement saying that, but at the end of the day, we don't have, the injuries. They had injuries earlier in the season. What about those ones? Come on. No, Celtic had injuries. This stage, yes. Who's got the worst injuries right now? It's obviously us, but I'm not going to use injuries as an excuse. Injuries are a part of football. It's just, you have to deal with them, and how you deal with them can make you become champions, can make you win trophies. And right now, we're not doing that. And I don't want to use that excuse. Honestly, I don't think the gap is massive between both teams, but it's only going to get bigger if you keep losing out on Champions League jackpot money to Celtic and using those excuses of, injuries. I don't like hearing Clement say that. Obviously, it's to save face. He's not just going to come out and lambast his teammates. I don't like the comments about John Lundstram. It was a freakish incident sort of thing. Big John, he's been crucial to this team. But, hopefully we see him back on the pitch soon. No one wants to see John Lundstram back on the pitch soon. Probably John Lundstram doesn't even want to see himself back on the pitch. It feels like Clement is the only guy that wants to see John Lundstram back on that pitch. And one can only hope that he's not going to be on. I think, Joe, you may have retracted your message, but the point still stands there. Motherwell pumped Ross County, and look at us. Look at us. Could get nowhere near Ross County. Absolutely nowhere near Ross County. I mean, we put one goal past them. Should have put more past them. Should have put the game to bed. Second half comes around. The arse goes. The arse absolutely well and truly went Bobby the barman on the TV. Was he dead? No, he's got dead man walking. He's going to the puggy. We've all been to the puggy before, haven't we? Right, let's see what else Philippe Clement said. He said, we have 11 players missing tomorrow. That is a major thing that we need to change heading into next season. There's going to be a turnaround in the squad this season. We have been working hard on this for months. It's important now to focus on our next 3 games. We have to make the best with the players available. There is a chance for players to show on the pitch for the next few weeks. Again, what good is that really doing? The rest is, show us on the pitch. Why can't they? It's always the same pitch. When Celtic win the league a wee bit early, I know it's not official yet, right? But it's always like, these players, they've got the opportunity to play with the leash off and see what they're capable of and see who's going to be here for the next year's rebuild or whatever. No, man, pretty much every single one of them needs to go. Pretty much every single one of them needs to go. And for whatever reason, some people just can't. I mean, the management, maybe Clement knows this, but how can he talk about like massive turnaround and saying, but there's still an opportunity for some of these players to, show what they can do in the last couple of weeks of the season, the last couple of games, and maybe prove that they can stay. None of them should be able to prove what they could do, man. Honestly, it's absolute mince, to say the least. How have we only got 22 viewers, by the way? Where's everyone else get fired into that comment section? Come on, people. Michael McDermott, you're MVP of this stream, Michael. Sterling and Butland did well. They did. Jack Butland's been incredible this season, so Sterling, the rest of the team out there on Saturday, not so much. It's mad to think it's fucking over 2 days, man. It's still hard to get over how shite some of it was. John Lundstram, Tom Lawrence, Kamar Roof. Ben Davies said in the Sun rag today that the players left everything out there. Is he deluded or what? If that's him leaving everything out there, that doesn't bode well for the future, man. I mean, maybe he means they were tired, right? But in terms of like putting their bodies on the line and throwing themselves at stuff, see like that last 45 minutes, it was soul destroying. There was no chances for us whatsoever. Just hopeful balls, corners that were never utilised. The ball fell to Ross McCausland. How many times have we sat here before with this, man? Last season's the exact same. Season before that, Sakala has that chance to score, get the draw in the game, can't do it. He's got the chance to get the winner, can't do it. Same with last season. Second to last page. Well, I won't be reading the Sun, that's for sure. But I mean, second shite page, the Sun, Ben Davies. Is that a guy that's got a future at Rangers? I mean, he's been completely frozen out. And then all of a sudden, when we're down to the bare bones, we bring him in. And you can count with comments like that, but is he worse than what anything Goldson says? I don't think so. I don't think he's anything worse than what Connor Goldson says or Tavernier. They come out and spout some pish. Connor Goldson greeting because the youth players don't say hi to him when they're getting their lunch. All right, big man. Clement then did go on to say, we will fight really hard into the cup final. We need to stay away 11 and take our moments. We will push everything into the cup final, and we know our support will back us always in the cup final, as they have done brilliantly this season. We need to do smart things for now and for the future of the club this summer. We need assets for the future and experienced players in. End of quote. For that. So, 31 viewers were going up, man. The viewership's going up. Maybe people's get their dinner around 6 o'clock. Was this the wrong time to do a live stream potentially? But yeah, I mean, come on. He's talking a lot about next season. I just can't wait, man, for this season to be over. Yeah, we've got a cup final in less than 2 weeks, and I just can't wait for it to be over. I hope it'll be fantastic if we win it, man. It'll be absolutely unreal if we win it, right? Commute time, true, absolutely true. But everyone's getting home from work. This is work though, for me. But yeah, what's Clement going to do in the summer? We can only. I just can't wait till like the end of July, start of August to see where this team is. It's a lot. I mean, it's not that long away, man. About 2 months' time, we'll have a rough idea about what's going on. But then you've got the Euros as well, which is going to affect things. I'm looking forward to the Euros, obviously, but no, I'm more focused about what we're going to do because I just cannot be arsed sitting here next season saying the exact same things. Might get rid of some of the old guard this summer, like we did last summer, but then next year it's going to be the same pish. Oh, he needs to go. He needs to go. Oh, the players he signed in the summer were duds. Oh, this new manager that we've brought in, he's got to rebuild in the 2025 summer. I'm just sick of the same old talk, man. When can it change? When can it end? When can we actually talk about, like, how great would it be if I was sitting here talking about the fact that we've won a league title? These players are great. Oh, I'm petrified. I hope I don't lose this guy. He's detrimental to our title form. He's won that trophy X, Y, and Z. It's like, apart from Butland and Sterling, and I couldn't care about who leaves this team. And you shouldn't be thinking. You should be looking at like your core starting 11 and be like, we can't afford to lose him. We can't afford to lose him. But you're sitting here just not thinking like that, man. Absolutely not thinking like that. But we've got 37 viewers in the house, 8 likes. Somebody wants to, 41 viewers, that's what I'm talking about. If anybody wants to drop a super chat, go ahead. They're the special sort of chats. Hold on. So, are you not roasting, big man? No. Commute time. What have we got? I've got the live chat. All messages are visible in case there was any hiding in there. Some messages, such as potential spam, may not be visible. Well, we've got 43 viewers. What else did Clement say? He says, it's not only in recruitment. We need to make smart decisions across other departments to improve the injury situation in the next season. Then he talked about Lundstram. Players make mistakes, manager make mistakes. Lundstram's been given a lot the last few months. He's had bad games, but he always gives his best for the club. He's made a mistake, and now we look forward. I mean, Ben Davies went on to say what about the fact that Clement was talking about, not Clement, that Lundstram, was raging in at half time and he was fuming. But then Clement talks about, he's gave a lot the last few months. John Lundstram has been like hell to watch the past few couple of months, man. In that midfield, lethargic is the word. Slow, bland, boring, absolute mince. Why is that for camera not working? There we go, sorted itself. But that's what John Lundstram's like, no working, man. And it's pathetic, though. He was shocking in the first bit of the season as well. You get a new manager, he begins to try to get that new contract, and what happens? We don't get it. Right, let's talk about this game. A lot of shite, more like, yep, that's what Clement's talking about. And Lundstram as well. But let's talk about Dundee then. I don't really know too much about the Dundee injury situation. All I know is about our situation. Regardless, doesn't matter. I mean, the 11 we put in that pitch should be more than good enough to beat Dundee. Will it be more than good enough? Only time will tell, won't it? But it is at home. No more Dens Park. And I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad it's no Dens Park because you wouldn't even have faith that the game would go ahead at the end of the day. But it is what it is. Dundee, for a pretty good season, they need to win realistically to force St Mirren into a mistake. I think maybe a draw would do them, but I don't think it's going to do it. I mean, the league's pretty much wrapped up. It is. St Mirren's going to finish fifth. Dundee's going to finish sixth. Sorry, I wish they were finishing fourth. Score prediction for the Dundee game, and then I'll get into some questions that are no quite in the comment section yet. But what are Rangers going to do? I'm going to go for 2-1. I think it'll be a really close game. Yeah, the pressure's off. People predicting 5-0, but I mean, in terms of the actual team, there's nothing happening out there. There's really nothing happening out there. So, is what it is. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow what the starting 11 is. But with the amount of injuries, man, I have no real idea what Clement is going to do. But I'm going to have to walk with Doug here at 6. So, I'll get it to about 20 minutes, and then that'll be me done for another live stream today. Living it up, living the dream. Fog football was fun as well. Do you think you will have the sheer balls to play Lundstram again in the final? But you know the thing is, right? See with Lundstram, it's not like he's our best player in the midfield and he's cost us, and he shouldn't play because of that, and he shouldn't play because he's leaving in the summer, most likely. He's shit. There's no reason for him to play in the final. It's not like he's our best player in the midfield and we need him to play. It makes no sense, man, why Lundstram would play in the final. But, I mean, I know managers might not look at social media, but he will have an inkling, man, that if he plays John Lundstram in the final, he's going to lose a lot of people, right? Again, you could play him and win, but I think picking John Lundstram means you're not. And you're saying exactly, and a lot of people will agree that, it's not like Jack Butland made a fucking cunt it, right, against Celtic, got sent off and cost us, and is also leaving this summer. That would be different because Jack Butland actually is great and is crucial to playing. Lundstram is a liability. He's shite. He's no good enough. It makes no sense for Clement to play him. I mean, yes, the injuries are bad, but it's like playing. I mean, I've seen so many people tweeting before Lundstram gets sent off that he's like a liability, and that he's like playing with 10 men, and then what happened? 10 minutes later, he gets sent off. So, is what it is. Anyway, that's where we're going to leave this match preview. I've went for 2-1 Rangers. I might be back later on. I don't know. Definitely tomorrow. Yeah, they're actually earning their wages, Butland and John Starling. They are. They absolutely are troops. A lot of those players aren't. The fact that John Lundstram's on 36 grand a week is absolutely soul destroying. But anyway, leave your thoughts down below. And until next time, that is it for this wee live stream. Laters, bro. Cheers, Joe and Michael McDermott. Apparently, he meant to get sent off. Yeah, I've seen people say that. Before we go, I've seen Chris Sutton say that on his 5 Live show. That obviously that's Sutton stirring the pot, right? But he could have meant to get sent off. We don't know. Could have just had enough, lost the head, and went, I'm going to fucking snap one of them. Because he was absolute. But then, be different at 2-0, like, but we just got back in the game at 2-1. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Yeah, you know what I mean. If anyone wants to ask any questions quickly, I will answer them, but I need to go realistically here. So I'll get to 22 for any more questions. And then we're going to head here. I'm going to walk the dog, I'm going to walk the lab, I'm going to walk the black lab. Jakey boy, I'm going to walk him. I love walking. Walking's no bad. Oh, come on. Kimon, any questions? 2-1, that is the score prediction for the Mora. I don't even know I'm going to get to watch it. Family dinner to attend, and hopefully I'll get back and watch it, but it's going to be soul destroying watching it, man. But these players probably will play. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to leave it. There's no comments coming in. So, yeah, laters, everybody. Till next time, play the youth. Exactly, Bobby Finlay. Got to play the youth. But until next time, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.